Hello everyone and welcome to the USC Aiken Convocation Center once again for PBC women's basketball action between the USC Aiken Pacers and the North Georgia Nighthawks. Jordan Phillips joined shortly by my broadcast partner Kristen Lowry bringing you the action today. Pacers, the hosting team, coming into today's game with a record of 3-8, 1-5 in the conference. Meanwhile, the Nighthawks having a much more successful season, 9-2 overall with a 4-1 conference record as they win the tip-off. Nighthawks controlling it now. From the corner, off the mark, rebounded by Chandler. Chandler bringing it up the court. To the corner, pulling up from three, off the mark, rebounded by the Nighthawks. That rebound going to Amber Skidgel. To the corner, Agrusa. And finding the basket is number 12, Deanna Blankenship. Kyrie Chandler with it for the Pacers, bringing it up the floor. Mel Two-Wheel has it. Gets it down low to Star Toomey, who gets it back to Waters. Waters unable to handle the pass cleanly. Now Bruce. Back to Chandler. Shot clock ticking down. Waters with it. Waters losing control. Blocked and recovered by the Nighthawks. Credit that one to Blankenship. Getting it down low inside and off the mark. That one going to Mackenzie Dara.
I think last game when we saw the Lady Pacers play against Francis Marion, we had so many turnovers. So we are definitely looking for a better turnover ratio this game.
Absolutely. Much more ball security. A good job by Star Toomey to get that rebound there as Kyrie Chandler bringing it up. Gets it to Two-Wheel on the three-point line. She's trying to move it inside. Shot from the free throw line. Off the mark. Rebounded by Agrusa. Agrusa getting it to Skidgel. Back to Agrusa. And that one out off of a Pacer. It will remain Nighthawk ball. Inbound coming up from Groover. Groover to Blankenship. Excuse me, to Skidgel. Groover with it now on the three-point line. Back to Agrusa. Getting it to Dara. Dara thought about pulling up. Back out to Groover. Now Skidgel has it driving in. Gets it to Agrusa in the corner. Back to Dara at the top of the three-point line. Off the mark. And a battle for the ball. Bruce with it. And it's going to be a jump ball that's going to go the Pacers' way. So 2-0 your score here early in the first.
So far, some pretty good defense from the Pacers. You know, not allowing them to take a shot, getting me the shot clock's counting down on both sides.
Yeah, absolutely doing a great job, the Pacers so far, of using their defense down low and taking away those shot opportunities. This Georgia Nighthawks ball club is very well known for their passing. They're a very good team as far as ball movement goes. So that's something the Pacers are going to have to watch today, limiting their passing opportunities and taking away those outlets. Waters with it now at the top of the three-point line. Good defense from Blankenship, but she gets it to Kyrie Chandler. Shot clock counting down once again. Chandler dribbling around, getting it to Bruce, who drives in and pulls up. Nice move off the mark, though. Rebounded by Skidgel. Now Groover has it for the Nighthawks. Back to Skidgel, who gets to Agrusa. Now to Skidgel. Skidgel to Groover. Agrusa at the top. Back to Skidgel, who pulls up from three, knocks it down. Chandler with it for the Pacers. To Mel Two-Wheel. Bruce pulling up and knocking down the shot with pressure in her face. Excellent shot by Marissa Bruce for the first points of the Pacers.
That's another thing we're looking for is, you know, a higher percentage from shots in the field. They did not have a very high percentage last game, so we're looking for hopefully a pretty nice increase in that percentage this game also.
Absolutely. You have to hit shots if you're going to win ball games. I mean, that's fundamental basketball as we see Groover there knock down the three-pointer wide open. And that's where this ball movement of the Nighthawks team comes into play. They're just so good at making those quick passes. You follow the ball and you forget to block one person as Waters takes the shot there, rebounded by Agrusa. You forget to stick to your man, and one of them's left wide open. Agrusa off of a pacer and out, so it will remain Nighthawk ball, trying to get that one down low to Mackenzie Dara.
Number 5, Abby Franklin. And on the court for the Pacers, number 25, Noah Lee. And number 2, Shanae Johnson.
So Dara has it, getting that one to Abby Franklin, who dribbles around to Schedule down low, who gets it out to Blankenship for the easy high percentage shot. 10-2 now in favor of the Nighthawks. This is a dangerous Nighthawks team. The Pacers are going to want to battle back quickly. They cannot let this game get out of hand. Low lead with it now. Gets it back to Shade Johnson. Two-wheel with it at the top of the key. Driving in. Puts up the shot, off the mark, and an easy rebound for Franklin.
The Nighthawks are doing an excellent job sticking with their man defensively.
And an easy lay in there for Dara, and a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Mark Miller, try to get his team regrouped here quickly. So that's going to be a full media timeout. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back after about a minute. And welcome back, everyone. USC Aiken Pacers against the North Georgia Nighthawks, 12-2 so far in favor of the visiting Nighthawks. Jordan Phillips calling the action alongside Kristen Lowry. Kyrie Chandler getting it to Shade Johnson. Back to Lee, who gets it back to Chandler in the corner. Chandler dishing it down low to Waters, who pulls up off the mark. Lee fighting for that rebound, but taken up by Agrusa. On the court now for the Nighthawks is Julie McKee.
Nice job there by Johnson to steal that ball back from the Nighthawks.
And a bad pass there.
And there it goes.
Agrusa with it, driving in, and that's going to be a foul on Two-Wheel.
The foul is on the Pacers number 11 on Two-Wheel. That's her first and the team's first.
So we're going to see Agrusa head to the line for the Nighthawks. First free throws of the day. She'll sink first.
Back on the court for the Pacers, number 22, Star Toomey.
And knocking down both is Agrusa. 14-2 now your score. Johnson inbounding to Chandler. Now Lee with it. Lee driving in, guarded well by Agrusa. Now Johnson has it. Back to Chandler. Chandler to Shade Johnson. Driving in, gets it out to Two-Wheel, wide open. Way off on that one. And that's going to be, it's going to be an over the back foul call, I believe, on Blankenship.
Her first.
So it will remain Pacer ball.
Inbounded by Malik Tuil here.
So Johnson getting it to Lee, who pulls up from 3, off the mark. And Johnson doing her best to rebound it and throw it off a Nighthawk. Unfortunately, just kind of threw it farther out of bounds, so it will be Nighthawk ball. We'll see a Grusa inbound to Abby Franklin.
The Pacers really need to pick up the pace here if they want to close this deficit they've created for themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a white-hot start for the Nighthawks, and the Pacers are going to have to answer soon as that pass just wide open in the lane for Blankenship for the easy lay-in. Chandler with it now, and again, this Nighthawks team is no joke. The Pacers are going to have to figure things out and right this ship quickly, or this could get out of hand. And Chandler driving in and knocks it in off the backboard for her first points of the match. Now McKee with it, drives in, off the mark, rebounded by Two-Wheel. Now prime opportunity, the Pacers breaking. Chandler with it. Chandler drives in, gets it to Star Toomey, who kicks it back to Mel Two-Wheel from 3, and knocks it in off the backboard. 16-7 now. Pacers
a great adjustment there by Two-Wheel to work on that three-point shot versus her first shot.
Yeah, absolutely. A way better look from 3 that time. And Agrusa will try to answer, and she will knock it down from three-point range. The Pacers, a little rally immediately snuffed out by an answer from Agrusa. Chandler trying to slow the pace down a little bit, get things back on the side of the Pacers. Gets it to Two-Wheel. Driving in to Johnson. Johnson thought about pulling up with the pump fake, blocked by Agrusa and rebounded by Franklin. Franklin driving in, gets it to Blankenship, who rolls it in. Or excuse me, that was Schedule rolling it in off the fingers. 21-7 now. Chandler has it for the Pacers. To Lee, who gets it to Johnson. Johnson down low to Toomey. Toomey driving in. Off the mark, rebounded by McKee. And the Nighthawks bringing it up to the corner. Back to McKee. Gets it down low. And off the mark, but rebounded by Agrusa, who gets it to Schedule. Back to McKee. To the top to Agrusa. Another three-pointer off the mark. But they're going to call, it's going to be a foul on Amber's Schedule. So it will be Pacer ball.
Got a few substitutions coming in from the Pacers. We see Bruce coming back in. We see Waters coming back in. And we also see Ponder back on the court.
Now, Alenia Ponder getting her first minutes of the match. So Waters and Bruce coming back in. As Kristen mentioned, Emily has it. Waters getting it to Ponder, who pulls up. Wide open shot, but also a big miss there from Ponder. Unpressured, but just couldn't knock the shot down. So it will be Nighthawk ball once again as we see Julianne Sutton on for the Nighthawks. Sutton has it. Getting it to Maddie Hetzel. Back to McKee. McKee pulls up off the mark. Rebounded. That one's going to be a rebound for Lee. Bruce has it for the Pacers. Bruce trying to make a move, driving in. Big contact, and that's going to be a charge on Marissa Bruce.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 15, Marissa Bruce. Her first and the team's second.
I like the aggression there from Bruce, but you just got to make sure those feet aren't planted first before you go charging in like that. Good defense by Ponder there on the press to steal that one back for the Pacers.
And that kind of hustle right there is really what the Pacers need. We need to see that intensity all the time.
Absolutely. It adds excitement on the offensive side of things, adds a fire to the offense and the defense as well. Unfortunately, that time, the pass going out of bounds. Lee tried to save it, but her feet were just out. So Hetzel has it. Again, pressured this time by Bruce. Bruce doing a good job applying that pressure. And that's going to be a foul on Bruce.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 15, Marissa Bruce. That's her second and the team's third. Back on the court for the Pacers, number 11, Mel Two-Wheel.
So Hetzel's going to inbound.
Number 15, Kara Gruber.
And Gruber coming back on for the Nighthawks. So Gruber controlling, guarded by Lee of the Pacers. Less than 20 seconds remaining. Shot clock and the game clock just about even. Gruber getting it in to Hetzel, and that's going to be out, but it will remain Nighthawk ball. Good pressure there by the Pacers. And they're going to try to keep this deficit where it is. They keep pulling up off the mark, and they will prevent the Nighthawks from getting points before the end of the first quarter.
And after 1 quarter of play, your score, the North Georgia
So we're going to take a brief intermission, and we'll be right back.
Number 14, Vanessa Russo.
Welcome back, everyone. Jordan Phillips alongside Kristen Lowry in this Pacer basketball matchup between the Pacers and the North Georgia Nighthawks, brought to you by the South Carolina Education Lottery. The inbound goes to the Nighthawks. Gruber has it. Good defense from Ponder. She's going to take it away. Ponder driving in. And an easy layup to start things off.
And that's the second time she's done that way. A great job by Ponder. Hopefully we keep seeing that throughout the game.
Absolutely. We're going to need to see more of that if the Pacers want to chip away at this lead that the Nighthawks have built for themselves, 21-9 here at the start of the second quarter. And that kind of intensity, as you mentioned in the first quarter, is what the Pacers are going to need.
And there it is again.
Lee stealing it away this time. Gets it to Two-Wheel, who pulls up way off the mark, and rebounded by Toomey, who gets it and gets it back to Waters, who loses control, but Waters regaining it and knocks it in off the backboard.
Wow, what a great job there by the Pacers of sticking with that.
And a timeout taken by the Nighthawks. That's exactly what the Pacers needed to do to start this quarter, and they're going to have to keep up that fire and intensity as we head into the later parts of this game. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after the conclusion of the timeout. And welcome back, everyone. Jordan Phillips alongside Kristen Lowry. Pacers versus the Nighthawks, 21-11 in favor of North Georgia as they'll bring it up the court after a hot start to the quarter by the Pacers. Brings them within 10. Gruber has it for the Nighthawks, getting it down low. Back out to Agrusa. She's been dangerous from that spot.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hope that we can continue to see this Pacer defense continue to pressure these Nighthawks.
Absolutely.
I mean, the Nighthawks offense has been on fire so far this game, so any stop that they make could be crucial for the Pacers.
Brusa has it again, gets it back to Schedule, who pulls up from 3, off the mark, rebounded by Ponder. Now this is a chance for the Pacers to cut into this lead even more. Make smart shots. Ponder nearly losing the ball, but maintains possession. Tries to get it to two-wheel, and the Pacers will get possession. Gets it out to Waters, does Low Lee. Waters driving in, gets it to Toomey under the basket, who puts it up off the mark and rebounded by Dara. So Agrusa brings it up. And that's going to be a and-one opportunity for Agrusa. She knocks in the layup off the foul. That foul called on Lee.
Yeah, last game, Chip and I had a really hard time determining which player made the foul. So if Chip's listening, just know I'm right all the time.
Every single time.
Every time.
Agrusa missing that three-point opportunity, so a big break from the Pacers there. Kyrie Chandler bringing it up now. Ponder has it. Guarded by Schedule. She's going to try and make a move. Tried to pass it out, but the back court just so tall on that interior for the Nighthawks.
Yeah, absolutely. The Pacers are definitely beat on height in this game.
Absolutely. I mean, it's easy to tell. Groover pulling up from 3 and knocks it down. And that was a well-defended shot by the Pacers. I mean, that just shows you how talented this Nighthawks team is. These aren't wide-open looks. That was a well-defended shot, and Groover just made the basket. I mean, it's hard to beat that kind of team when they have that successful shooting. Toomey down low, knocking it down.
And a great answer there for the Pacers.
So Dara getting it back to Agrusa, who's going to drive in on Waters. And again, defense defended there, but just knocking it down was Agrusa, making it through the contact. So Ponder has it. Pick there from Toomey. Pulled up from 3 to Chandler, off the mark. And that's going to remain Pacer ball. That's going to be a foul on Dara.
Team's first this quarter. Checking the lineup is number 3, Celine Vega, and all the players wearing number 12, Nina Blankenship and Shayla Baldwin.
So now Shayla Baldwin and Celine Vega coming in for the Pacers, as well as Blankenship, Deanna Blankenship for the Nighthawks. Vega with it now, getting it back to Chandler. Pick from Waters, and a successful one as we see Kyrie Chandler drain it from downtown.
Absolutely, a great job there by Waters to prevent those defenders from getting all up on blocking that shot.
Yeah, creating that separation. But unfortunately, another shot that's well defended by the Pacers. Blankenship just knocking it down.
That's one thing about North Georgia so far this game. They are not scared to answer back.
Absolutely not. It's got to be frustrating for the Pacers. It seems like every time they start to kind of chip away and get that lead back down, the Nighthawks just answer successfully, and we see a travel there. That one going against, I believe that one was going to be on Shayla Baldwin. Now Sade Johnson comes back in for Baldwin. So Groover's going to bring it up for the Nighthawks. And Agrusa having trouble handling that one, but does maintain possession. And Kyrie Chandler getting the rebound. Chandler flinging it up the floor for Johnson, who gets it back to Vega, who tried to get it across court to two-wheel. But unfortunately, that pass just disrupted by the Nighthawks, who had gotten back in time. Ill-advised pass attempt by Vega, but she'll make up for it. Now Chandler has it off that good defense from Mel Two-Wheel. To Johnson in the corner. And they'll call a blocking foul.
Foul was on number 42, Julian Sutton.
That foul going against Sutton, number 42. so Vega will inbound for the Pacers. Getting it to Johnson. Johnson gets it to Chandler. Down low to Waters. Waters, nice shot, but well defended and off the mark. Set there. And driving in, but no good on the shot attempt from Schedule. Rebounded by Vega. Vega controlling. Gets the ball over to Chandler. Chandler down low to Waters. Gets it across to Vega. Vega from the corner, way off the mark and rebounded by Agrusa. Driving in, no good, but rebounded and put back up for the two-pointer by Blankenship. And a timeout will be taken by Coach Mark Miller.
We have a full media timeout.
So that'll be a full media timeout. We'll take a break and we'll be right back in about a minute. Welcome back, everyone. Pacer basketball brought to you today by Aiken Flooring. You can stand on us. Jordan Phillips presenting the action alongside my broadcast partner today, Kristen Lowry.
Woo woo. As we were just discussing, one thing that North Georgia is really good at, and that the Pacers they really need to get in there and do a better job at this, is North Georgia follows their shots and they rebound their own shots, and that is crucial right now because they rebound their own shots and put it back up and score more points. So if the Pacers get in there and rebound a little better, that could turn the game around also.
Absolutely. The Pacers are losing the rebound game currently 17-14 in rebounds, 32-16 your score. And Bruce with it at the top. Down low, but ill-advised. Toomey not able to get to it, and a wide-open opportunity for Blankenship, but she can't handle the pass. And that tipped by Toomey and recovered by Johnson, who's smothered in the corner, but gets it out to Bruce. Bruce now driving in. Looking for help. Bruce gets it to Chandler. From the top, and just off the mark, rebounded that time by Franklin. Schedule has it, gets it down low to Dara. Dara pulls up, blocked by Toomey and recovered.
I mean, great job back-to-back there by Toomey defensively.
Absolutely, huge defensive plays by Toomey. And Chandler pulling up from three and getting her own rebound. Excellent job following the shot there by Chandler. Now time to generate some points off of that effort. Gets it over to Lee, who pulls up and off the mark. And fought for and rebounded. That one's going to go the Nighthawks' way. Now Franklin has it. Getting it over to Hetzel. Not sure of the call just yet.
I
think it's going to be Pacer ball, yep.
Yeah, it will be Pacer ball. Possibly an off-ball foul or something of that nature. Not sure what exactly.
Yeah,
but,
no clue. No clue.
But the rebound or the inbound will go to Kyrie Chandler. Chandler over to Lee. Zips it in, but Bruce unable to handle the pass, and it goes out of bounds. But it will remain Pacer ball as it went off a Nighthawk. Chandler getting it to Bruce, who gets it right back to Chandler. Two-wheel with it now. Fumbled the pass, but able to maintain possession. Bruce puts it up, off the mark. And that one's going to go out and will be Nighthawk ball. Pacers starting this quarter out really hot, but have since cooled on the offensive side of things. They're going to have to start landing those shots if they're going to want to have any chance of getting back into this. The Nighthawks are just too efficient on the offensive side of the ball.
Absolutely. And I mean, so far this game, we're about 30% in field goal shooting. I mean, that's really going to have to increase if we want a chance at winning this game here.
Schedule with it, gets it back to Franklin. Guarded by Chandler, picked there from Agrusa, gets it back to Hetzel. Now Schedule pulls up from three with a hand in her face, off the mark, rebounded though by Blankenship. Now Schedule has it once again, guarded by Two-Wheel. A pick from Agrusa, gets it down low, nice pick and roll there from Agrusa and Schedule. That's just fundamental offense there. There's not much you can do to stop that play. Lee with it to Chandler. Driving in, out to Lee in the corner, knocks it down.
A great shot there by Lee. Nothing but net.
Pacers starting to find some life. Brusa with it. And off the mark, rebounded by the Pacers. Chandler now bringing it up. Or excuse me, Bruce. Bruce bringing it up. Bruce getting it to Lee. Sends it down low to Waters, but off the fingertips of Agrusa, it will be Pacer ball.
I've noticed so far this game also that Emily Waters is pretty equally matched under the net here tonight.
Absolutely. Normally she'll have a height advantage down there, but this team is just a tall team at every position, and they are doing a good job of preventing her from getting those turnaround jumpers from inside that she normally is so money with. And that's going to be Pacer ball. That's normally a large portion of the Pacer offense, and the Nighthawks have done a good job taking that away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coming in the court was number 11, Allie Jones.
You see Waters coming into the start after that timeout earlier, coming in 1 for 4 today so far, and she just missed there. I believe that makes her 1 for 5 on the day, so they're going to need her to catch fire here quickly and start landing those shots inside, which is tough to do because, as we mentioned, that defense of the Nighthawks is so tough. And Chandler, with less than a minute to go, gets it out to Lee, driving in, and that one broken up by the Nighthawks. Now Hetzel with it, pulls up off the mark, fights for her own rebound, but goes out of bounds off of her fingers, and it will go back to the Pacers with 39 seconds remaining in the second half.
And a great job there by Malik Two-Wheel of getting down there and providing that defense for the Pacers. I mean, she went after 2 players, covering 2 players, so that was awesome.
Absolutely. It's excellent hustle by Two-Wheel, and that's what the Pacers are going to need to stay in this game. Chandler driving in, but blocked once again on the inside, this time by Blankenship.
Yeah, the Nighthawks really taking away those high percentage shots from the Pacers.
And a high three-pointer that time from Franklin, no good. Two-Wheel has it. 13 seconds remain. The Pacers will try to drain the clock and let this shot go in. Waters pulling up and finally knocks down that turnaround jumper. And the Nighthawks are going to try and get this score off before halftime. Franklin pulls up from the free throw line. Good defense from Waters will prevent that. So we're going to go into halftime 34-21. Pacers showing much more life in the second quarter than they did in that first quarter. I think it's got to be very encouraging for Coach Mark Miller to see. And as long as his team can bring that same life that they brought in the beginning and the later parts of the second quarter into the rest of the game, I think we can see them come back into this game and really give the Nighthawks a run for their money in the second half.
Absolutely.
So we'd like to say a quick thank you before we go into halftime to the Hudson Etheridge Companies and Auto Owners Insurance, another one of our sponsors. For all your insurance needs, contact Hudson Etheridge Companies and Auto Owners Insurance. We'll be right back at the conclusion of halftime. Welcome back, everyone, to the Convocation Center in Aiken, South Carolina. Women's basketball action. The USC Aiken Pacers taking on the North Georgia Nighthawks. Action presented to you today by the Concierge Team, a real estate boutique. For all your home buying needs, be sure to contact Mike Stake and the Concierge Team. Going to be North Georgia ball to start the action here. Amber Schedule will be inbounding for the Nighthawks. Jordan Phillips presenting the action alongside Kristen Lowry, my broadcast partner for the day. Inbounded. Bringing it up is Gruber.
Yeah, let's see if the Pacers can keep up that pace that they ended the first half with.
Yeah, slow start in the first quarter, as you mentioned. Things got off to a little bit of a rough start. Outscored 21-7 in that quarter, but then fired back in the second quarter and actually outscored North Georgia in that quarter 14-13. Waters there making the pickoff, so the Pacers trying to get things started off the way they started in the second quarter. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. It shows they're not giving up in this match. Bruce with it now for the Pacers, getting it down low to Waters. Waters dribbling around Dara, pulls up and drains it. Net didn't even move on that one.
And that's what we've been waiting to see right there from Emily Waters, see if she can make that adjustment and get around that defense for those turnaround shots.
Yeah, it was a rough first half for Emily Waters. Only 2 for 6. Now she'll be 3 for 7. Toomey there, providing defensive help. Agrusa getting it back to Dara, who gets it right back to Agrusa. Now Schedule has it. Schedule pulling up from 3, off the mark, and rebounded by Chandler, who is smothered by the Nighthawks, but is able to get it off the Nighthawks and out of bounds, so it will remain Pacer ball. Encouraging here. You see the smiles on the face of the Pacers to start this half. That's really encouraging.
Yeah, that's something we really haven't seen either, especially in that first quarter. So
good to see the energy's up. Toomey with it now, trying to get around. And that's going to be, unfortunately, it's going to be a travel on Toomey as she tried to go around Blankenship. So Blankenship will inbound for the Nighthawks. Gruber guarded closely by Chandler of the Pacers. Now Dara has it. Taken away by Toomey. Great way to make up for that mistake there. Now Bruce has it, dribbling in. Gets it down low to Waters. Backing Dara down, off the mark though. Rebounded, however, by Toomey to Bruce. Bruce pulling up from 3 and off the mark again and out. That'll be Nighthawk ball.
And that rebound, as we were speaking about earlier, you know, following your shot, rebounding for your team is extremely crucial, and it's crucial for when the other team takes a shot, you want to get their rebound as well. So, I mean, I've seen an increase in that so far this quarter, so that's really good to see also.
Absolutely. Pacers doing a good job so far following their shot, getting those rebounds, and if you're able to do that, the points will start to come. It's just a matter of time. And another rebound there for Marissa Bruce. Bruce moving the ball up, gets it to Two-Wheel. Two-Wheel driving in. Two-Wheel down low to Toomey. Back to Two-Wheel, unguarded, takes the shot off the mark and rebounded. That one is going to be a rebound for Schedule. Gruber has it. Across the court, unguarded, Agrusa, and off the mark, but rebounded by Gruber. Agrusa has it again. She'll drive in this time. And she, knocking that one down easily, realizing her mistake of taking that high-risk shot, just decided to make it easy on herself this time around.
Let's see if the Pacers can answer back here.
Kyrie Chandler moving around the defense, and a good job by Chandler to answer there. That's what the Pacers are just going to have to do. They're going to have to try and make those easy shots, those high-percentage looks. Slowly chip away at this big Nighthawk lead. They've got plenty of time to do so. It's just a matter of executing on defense and getting those high percentage shots to fall. Good defense from Waters, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Two-Wheel has it now. Waters down low. Tried to get the no-look pass across to Two-Wheel, but unfortunately the Nighthawks read it all the way. Bruce all alone.
Number 20 for Schedule.
Did her best there, but unfortunately just not able to make the play. And that's going to be a timeout taken by Coach Miller, and that's going to be a full media timeout, so we'll be back in about a minute. Welcome back, everyone. Pacer basketball action presented to you today by Willie Jules Barbecue, located on Whiskey Road. Be sure to check them out for your next meal and tell them Pacer Sports sent you. Marissa Bruce with the ball for the Pacers. Pulling up from 3, off the mark. Fought for it, did low Lee, but not to be. Rebounded by the Nighthawks. McKee has it, but stolen away. Now Marissa Bruce has it once again, gets it down to Mel Two-Wheel. Two-Wheel in the corner. Over to Bruce, driving in. Not called there. Coach Miller a little upset. That was some contact there. I think that should have been a foul, but not called. And rebounded by Mel Two-Wheel.
And, you know, Marissa Bruce is such a crucial member of this team, but she's not yet 100% from that injury. I mean, she plays hard. She gives all she has, but she's not 100%. And I think that tackle that we had on the floor there just now, you know, kind of rubbed her a little wrong in her injured leg. And Mark Miller still upset over that foul that was not called.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of he's having a lot of discourse with that referee down there in the corner, we'll say. And behind the back pass there from Ponder. Waters was in position to get it, just kind of watched it go by. Those Pacers will have to avoid making those errors here. There's still a large lead to overcome. They can't get sloppy here. McKee with it. Now driving around his schedule, gets it down low, but Ponder with a good defense takes it away, and Toomey getting possession of it. Now Two-Wheel has it.
Yeah, Ponder definitely used that vertical to get up over that extremely tall Nighthawks player.
Ponder having it again. Went the opposite way of the set from Toomey there, but doesn't matter. Low Lee dropping the dime on that three-point shot. Beautiful shot from Lee. Wait. So McKee has it for the Nighthawks. Driving around. And that's going to be called a foul. That one's going to be on Low Lee.
Number 25, Low Lee. That's her second. It's the team's second. And we have a full media timeout on the floor.
And that's going to be a full timeout taken on the floor. We'll take a break and be back in about a minute. Welcome back, everyone. Pacer basketball presented today by Tyler's Tire and Auto Center. Be sure to visit them for all your automotive needs, located on Whiskey Road. They're USC Aiken alums, so be sure to tell them Pacer Sports sent you when you need to go in for any automotive work. A lot of offensive intensity on that possession by Alenia Ponder. And McKee with the foul, so the Pacers will maintain possession. Pacers looking to get within single digits here. Ponder gets it over to Lee. Kicks it down low to Toomey. Toomey making a move, but blocked by Agrusa, but that's going to be a foul. So we'll see Toomey head to the line.
I think this will be the Pacers' first time at the free throw line this game.
I think you're right about that.
The team's third. Toomey to the line for two.
And knocking down the first shot is Toomey, so the Pacers within 10 now. Clutch free throw shooting there from Toomey. Not really her strong suit, only a 40% free throw shooter, but she came up clutch there. And Ponder again with some aggressive defense, doing a great job of pressure there. No, going vertical almost up and over our scorers table here. Ponder has really been a force out there for the Pacers. Not really a big scorer for the Pacers, but her defensive pressure has just been invaluable for the Pacers today.
Yeah, absolutely.
And McKee, again, knocking down a high-pressure shot. Had Toomey all over, just knocking the shot down. That's the frustrating thing for this Pacer team, it seems. I mean, they apply all the pressure in the world, but this team just can't miss. And they'll take the ball back, and they're driving down, just unfortunately. But Ponder there once again for the steal. Ponder with 5 steals already in this match. If they credit her with that last steal, I mean, I'm not sure if they will. That could go either way. Toomey making the play and two-wheel diving for it, but no go. It will be Nighthawk ball.
I mean, excellent effort there.
Absolutely.
From two-wheel.
Big hustle there from two-wheel, and that's what you need to see in this situation. The Pacers need to get back in this game, so they're going to want to do anything and everything to protect that ball.
We have definitely seen an increase in, hustle here and the want to be on this court. And that's really great to see, especially after the game earlier this week.
Absolutely. I mean, and not only that, but after this first quarter, I mean, the team that we're seeing right now playing is much different from that team that showed up in the first quarter. Is that three-pointer knocked down by the Nighthawks? That's got to be discouraging for the Pacers. Again, they're doing so much good work on the defensive side of things. They just can't seem to catch a break. All the Nighthawk shots are falling.
But it also makes you question, if they had played like this in the first quarter, what would the game be like now?
Absolutely.
So,
I mean,
and that's how important a good start to a game is. You can't start out slow in this sport.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's easy to get on a run, but when you allow that much offense in a first quarter, it's kind of hard to get back into the game. The Pacers are doing everything in their power now, and they just have to hope that these Nighthawk shots they're defending so well stop falling, as two-wheel will take 2. And off the mark on the first.
Substituting in our trio, Nighthawks number 42, Julian Sutton, number 10, Mackenzie Dara, and number 15, Kara Gruber.
And two-wheel knocking down the second shot, so the Pacers don't come away empty-handed. Gruber driving around, drawing all the pressure to her. And that again is that ball movement that we see the Nighthawks execute so well on. And then another high percentage shot, that time for Sutton. Kyrie Chandler with the ball now. Gets it to Marissa Bruce. Bruce driving in, but this Nighthawk defense is just towering above the Pacers, and that one rejected, but will go out of bounds, and it's going to be Pacer ball. Bruce with it, gets it to Chandler. Chandler pulling up from 3, way off, rebounded by McKee. McKee getting it down low to Sutton, off the mark, but gets her own rebound. And that's going to be an and one opportunity for Sutton as she knocks down the high percentage layup after getting her own rebound. Oh, wait, no, they'll change it. They'll say no basket on the traveling.
That right there is a crucial turnover for the Pacers.
Absolutely. I mean, now is the time to strike. You have to get within striking distance now. I mean, this game is far from over, but time is slowly starting to run away. As Chandler, with some urgency, takes the shot off the mark, but rebounded. And now Marissa Bruce takes the shot off the mark once again. And it's going to be Nighthawk ball off the over-the-back foul on Emily Waters.
Sitting in at number 5 and number 14 is Vanessa Crusoe and Abby Franklin. That was Waters' first foul, the team's third.
Grusa has it. Now McKee. McKee around the defense. And another high percentage look for the Nighthawks. Chandler with the ball now. Down to two-wheel. Now Chandler has it. Pick set from Waters. Off the mark, rebounded by two-wheel. Down low to Waters.
I'm not really sure what that call was.
Substituting in number 12, Nina Blankenship, for the Nighthawks, number 21, Nina Condon for the Pacers.
Some discussion between the scores table and the officials now. Hopefully we'll have an update on that. Still no word here, but I believe it'll be Pacer ball. All indications point to that at the moment. We'll update you if that changes.
Still really not sure.
Yeah, no, but the whistle blows and it will remain Pacer ball, so now the whistle blows again.
The foul was on number 23.
I'll say it was a foul, so Ponder will head to the line to shoot.
Going to the line to shoot two is Nina Ponder.
It was hard for us to see that. The play was only gone for 1 second.
Yeah, it's kind of a quick foul there, but the Pacers will take it. Ponder sinking the first of two.
Substituting is number 11, Allie Jones.
Off the mark there. Agrusa has it for the Nighthawks. Down low, Sutton, and another lay-in for Sutton.
Less than a minute to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, nobody under the basket there to defend for the Pacers.
Over to Bruce. Bruce heavily defended, but gets it out to Chandler. Chandler down low to Waters, who pulls up and will be fouled, so she'll head to the line for two.
The foul is on number 12, Dina Blankenship. That's her third. Going to the line to shoot two is Emily Waters.
And off the mark with the first.
Number 10, Mackenzie Dara. On the court for the Pacers, number 25, Lonely.
And knocking down the second, so the Pacers within 17, 49 to 32 now. Tough defense there, once again from Ponder. That's been a spark plug for the Pacers all day. Grusa has it, and a foul. That one's going to be on Mel Two-Wheel.
A very obvious foul. She almost got a piggyback right there.
Yeah, pretty easy to call for the officials there.
Visited
Bruce is sinking the first.
Back on court for the Pacers, number 4, Carrie Chandler, and number 30, Emily Waters.
And knocked down the second one, did Agrusa. So Chandler has it. Shot clock is off. Now Bruce has it. Bruce getting it over to Chandler. Thought about pulling up, but she is triple teamed. Now to two-wheel. Two-wheel from the corner, off the mark, rebounded by Lee, who puts it back up and knocks it down with 1 second remaining, and she'll head to the line to shoot one more shot.
Yeah, what a great job there, persevering through that, making that shot and getting the foul.
Yeah, it's a great finish by Lee. That was incredibly tight defense, as evidenced by the foul there.
Number 2, Shadi Johnson, and Lee at the line for the three-point play.
And off the mark on the three-point opportunity, and that will do it for the third quarter. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back when the action resumes. 51-34 your score in favor of the Nighthawks. And welcome back, everyone. Start of the fourth quarter here between the Pacers of USC Aiken and the North Georgia Nighthawks. It will be Pacer ball to start things out. Marissa Bruce to inbound. Getting it to Kyrie Chandler. Chandler gets it to Lee. Waters up top, back to two-wheel. Two-wheel. Thought about going down low, but the defense too tight on low Lee. Lee with it now, pulls up from three and drains the three-pointer, does Lee. Lee with 10 points now.
Yeah, North Georgia are really doing a great job of making the Pacers take those, those more high-pointed shots that are harder to make.
They're doing such a good job like that of exploiting the passes around the three-point line to open up the interior shot for themselves. So Chandler has it. Waters now back to two-wheel once again. Down low this time to Lee. And that's going to be a foul, I believe. And we'll see Lee head to the line to shoot two.
Fouls on number 5, Abby Franklin. That's her first. It's the team's first. Will lead to the line for two.
And Lee off the mark on that first opportunity.
Back on the court for the Nighthawks, number 15, Karen Gruber.
And off the mark on both opportunities, and that's not what the Pacers needed right there. They needed to come away with something on that opportunity. As we'll see Agrusa driving in and blocked by Waters, but rebounded. And now heading into the free throw line will be number 10, Mackenzie Dara.
That's her third. It's the team's
So the foul was on Lo Lee, her third of the day.
And those two missed shots are what the Pacers did need for that. So
absolutely, it turns around and luck favors them on that that opportunity. So Chandler has it now. They'll need to answer here and answer quickly. Lee has it back to Waters. Waters goes to two-wheel on the left side. Back to Waters up top. She'll pull up from three and knocks it down. Waters not usually a three-point shooter, but she knocked that one down with ease to bring the Pacers within 13. Chandler on defensive side of things. Agrusa has it for the Nighthawks. Down low to Sutton, and once again exploiting those passes around the outside to open that interior wide open for the easy lay-in. Bruce has it now. Over to Lee, who gets it back to Chandler. Chandler inside to Waters. Waters looking for an outlet pass, but nobody there. And that's going to be a missed opportunity by Bruce. Tried to go down low once again, but that time Waters saw it all the way, and Bruce has it now for the Pacers. Gets it back to two-wheel, pulling up from three. Off the mark. What a beautiful shot. I thought that one was going in for sure, but just a little bit too much in the shot. But beautiful ball handling. Unfortunately, just lost control by Chandler. That was beautiful reading of the defense. Able to pick that pass, but just wasn't able to maintain control. Unfortunate for the Pacers.
Number 21 and 22 checking in for the Pacers. Star 2-man Lena Ponder. And we have a full media timeout.
That's going to be a full media timeout. We'll be back in about a minute when the action resumes. Welcome back, everyone. Nighthawk ball to start the action after the timeout. Ponder there once again with the tight defense, forcing it out of bounds off the inbound pass. Agrusa with it now. Down to Schedule. Back to Agrusa at the top of the three-point line. Agrusa with some space. Gets it over to Groover, who gets it back to her teammate Jones. Back into Blankenship, guarded by Toomey. Off the mark there, Sade Johnson went for the rebound. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get it over the taller Agrusa. But able to force the play there. Jump ball, I believe that's gonna go the Nighthawks' way after that initial one went the Pacers. So the inbound coming from Groover here.
Let's hope to continue to see this intensity from the Pacers and their defensive.
Like
and
that
there
right
it is.
there,
Wow.
Yeah. Toomey saw the ball and just reached in and took it. Not didn't literally reach in. That would be a penalty, of course. But Ponder has it. And a travel on Ponder. Unfortunately, the outlet pass there right to Two-Wheel in the corner. But that will be called off on the travel. So Agrusa has it. Schedule getting it to Jones. And that's going to make it Pacer ball there. Ponder will bring it up the court.
And you know, Ponder with only 3 points on the day, but she has been such a crucial player for the Pacers defensively.
Absolutely. Her defensive pressure, I mean, she has 4 steals on the day, and just the pressure she's been applying to the Nighthawks has been a really big factor in keeping the Pacers in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you just can't ask for better than that right there.
Chandler driving in, but no good, way off. The Pacers wanted that to be called out of bounds, but it will not be.
I'm really not sure how it wasn't called out of bounds, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, it looked a little tight down there low, but the Pacers will try to get possession back, but that's going to be a foul. That's going to go against Ponder.
Ponder, her first, the team's second. Back into the Nighthawk lineup, number 23, Julie McKee.
That's another impressive thing about this performance from Ponder on the defensive side of things. 4 steals and only 1 foul. That one's the first. Ponder, great defense there. And Agrusa able to take that one after McKee lost the ball. Two-wheel applying pressure there, but it will maintain Pacer, or the Nighthawks will maintain possession. And Ponder doing a great job stealing that one and towing the line to stay inbounds for the easy layup. Ponder doing great things on that press defense. And there's going to be a foul called.
I don't think it was a foul. I think it's the clock.
Yeah,
I think they're having problems with the shot clock.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because that's the 3rd time that the whistle has been blown for that.
Yeah, the shot clock wasn't reset, I believe, after the shot from Ponder. And more great defense there from Ponder, unfortunately drawing a foul that time. Ponder really the lifeblood of this Pacer defense today. She's done so much for the Pacers on the defensive side of things to really open up their scoring opportunities. And that's going to be a charge. Great job by Two-Wheel there. Did a little bit of a sell, I think, but regardless, the Pacers will have possession.
Hey, you got to fake it till you make it.
Hey, absolutely.
Number 4, Carrie Antler, and number 30, Emily Waters. Coming back in from the Nighthawks, number 42, Julianne Sutton, and number 5, Abby Franklin.
It's kind of just like pitch framing for you on the softball field. You know? Yeah, it might not have necessarily been a strike, but if you can make it look that way.
I mean, sometimes I fall down and pretend to bump into people on the baseline and get an interference call. You got to do what you got to do, especially when you run as slow as I do.
Hey. Chandler gets it. Oh, man, Chandler tried to get it to Waters, but Waters just wasn't able to get up enough to get that pass way over her head.
And there it is again.
Yeah, this time going the Pacers' way. That's going to head out, so the Pacers will have the ball now.
I mean, an increase in the pressure on defense from both teams so far. So, you know, you got to make your passes when you can. They're making it very hard to make good passes like that. You got to go over some defenders, and that's pretty difficult.
Yeah, both teams with really high pressure defense here as the game ticks down. Two-Wheel has it, gets it to Lee, down low to Waters. Waters backing in. Nice pass to Two-Wheel, puts it up and knocks it in off the backboard. Great pass by Emily Waters to set that up. Pacers back within 11 now. And they have plenty of time. If they can string some shots together, they can get right back in this thing to end the fourth quarter. And that's exactly what they don't need to do. They are going to have to watch Sutton. Sutton has been exploiting that all the second half. The entire second half, all they've been doing is making outlet passes on the perimeter and just kicking it into her once the defense is drawn out.
Absolutely, and that's something that the Pacers really need to recognize.
And there's Low Lee knocking down the three-pointer. Pacers within 10 now.
You know, they really need to stop taking that bait right there and really post up under the net.
Absolutely, they need to defend that shot on Sutton. That's been the bread and butter of this offense in the second half. See Waters D'ing up hard there.
Great defense there.
And unable to get the rebound on 2 misses from Sutton. That's almost just as bad as allowing the point itself, because you're giving the Nighthawks a second opportunity. And a wide open look from McKee. Off the mark, Waters able to get the rebound. And that's going to be out. Or no, they'll say it was a foul on Sutton.
Number 42, Julianne Sutton, that's her third, and the team's fourth.
You know, the Pacers within 10 here with about 3 minutes left of regulation, so they're really going to have to get some shots strung together here and you know, get these points rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is their opportunity. Chandler pulling up from 3 now, off the mark. Chasing her shot, almost getting the rebound, but Sutton too much there. And Sutton has really exploded in this second half. She scored all 10 of her points here in the last 2 quarters. And McKee getting it down low to Sutton. Waters is there, but again, Sutton just soft touch, down low. I mean, it's hard to defend that shot because it is so close and the defense pressure is so tight, it's easy to foul. It's a hard shot to defend, especially with a tall player like Sutton.
And the Pacers are going to have to make smart shots here.
Like that one right there, a good shot by Waters, and she'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, they definitely do not have the time right now to take risky shots and to make you know, poor decisions on plays, on drives. So
absolutely, it's got to be all high percentage. You've got to knock your shots down here.
And these 2 points very crucial here for the Pacers from Emily Waters.
And off the mark, an unfortunate shot there by Waters. Have to make the second one. It's imperative that Waters knock down this second shot. And off the mark on both, and the rebound for Agrusa. That's nearly crippling for the Pacers here. I mean, that is just unfortunate. McKee has it, gets it down low. And pulling up, off the mark, McKee tipping it, but rebounded by Johnson. Excellent job by Johnson to take that ball and get low with it, to defend it. So, Sade Johnson gets it out to Lee, who thought about pulling up, but back out to Lee. Lee able to save it, doing a great job staying upright there to prevent the out of bounds. Waters has it, turns around, off the mark once again, and rebounded by Agrusa. Wide open lane there, but off the mark and rebounded by Ponder.
She keeps it in.
Johnson for 3, off the mark, but there is Low Lee to follow it up. Excellent job by Low Lee. Great job by Lee to follow that shot from Sade Johnson. Came out of nowhere, really.
And that's what I said. That's what we were discussing earlier, is how imperative it is to, you know, follow your shot, for your team to rebound and box out to get that ball back. I mean, that gives you more opportunities than anything in this game.
Absolutely. I mean, and we've seen that down low for the Nighthawks. I mean, Sutton will go up for a shot and she might miss it, but she's fighting for that rebound, giving her team second, third, fourth chances to get those points, and that's something the Pacers are going to have to capitalize on here. They have a minute left. Time is ticking down. It doesn't look very good for them in this match, but they do have time to make something happen. It's going to have to be quick, and it's going to have to be extremely efficient. They're going to need a lot of that defensive pressure, specifically from Alina Ponder, as she's had all game. But they do have a chance to make things happen here in this last minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
But their game is going to have to be nearly flawless.
1 minute left in regulation. 1 minute.
Agrusa bringing it down, and they're going to employ the foul tactic.
Foul is on number 15, Marissa Bruce, and the Pacers. That's her third, and the team's fourth.
Now Agrusa has it, and a foul.
Foul is on number 15, Marissa Bruce, her fourth, the team's fifth. A visit to the charity strike for Vanessa Grusin at 2. Substituting in for the Pacers, number 4, Kyrie Chandler, number 11, Mel Tuwheel.
So Agrusa with a chance to increase this lead here again. And knocks down both shots. Pacers will have to move fast here. Chandler with it. Set from Toomey. And the pass from Chandler off the mark. Toomey tried to maintain possession, but just wasn't able to get a hold on it. Never really had one.
Number 21, Nina Ponder.
Outlet pass or inbound pass from Agrusa that time. Great job by Ponder, able to get the ball back, but just wasn't able to maintain possession and hold it inside. And more good defense, that time from Lee, but again, just too close to that out of bounds marker and just not able to stay inside.
Substituting is number 15, Kara Gruber.
I mean, like, kudos to Ponder, though, for her amount of, you know, of effort put into this game, of hustle that she's had, you know, not giving up on any plays regardless of, you know, how far ahead this North Georgia team gets.
Absolutely. She's done a fantastic job of reading those passes all game long. And a foul that time on Sade Johnson.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 11, Mel Tuwheel.
Excuse me, that one going against Two-Wheel.
Going to the line for 2, Amber Skitchell.
And Skidgel off the mark with that one.
Back on the court for the Pacers, number 4, Kyrie Chandler, and number 22, Star Toomey.
And Skidgel knocking down the second shot. That one stolen by Agrusa. And the pass there over to Gruber, gets it back to Agrusa. And another foul this time on Agrusa.
Fouls on the Pacers, number 25, Lo Lee.
You know, with 31 seconds left and, what, about 13 points, you know, to get in order to tie this game up. It's, with the amount of fouls going on, it's not looking very, 14 points. It's not looking good for the Pacers here.
Yeah, and Agrusa knocking down those free throw opportunities. I mean, the Pacers just unable to overcome that large deficit that the Nighthawks were able to get out to early. I mean, they've played fantastic ever since that first quarter, but the first quarter was so difficult. I mean, they just weren't able to get things fired off the way they wanted to, and that's haunted them ever since that moment. They played well in every quarter since then. They just haven't been able to overcome that early deficit. And it's going to be a jump ball that'll go the Pacers' way. So 17 seconds.
Substituting in is number 12, Dina Blankenship.
And on comes Blankenship. Up to Toomey. Toomey back to Chandler, who pulls up from 3. Off the mark, rebounded by McKee. And another foul, this time on, I believe, Star Toomey.
The foul is on the Pacers, Star Toomey. That's her second. Julie McKee to the line for 2.
And he knocks that down.
Back on the court for the Pacers, Elena Ponder.
Or McKee knocks that down, excuse me. and knocking down both free throws. McKee, and that's going to all but do it for the Pacers. And they'll pass the ball around looking for and a steal there. And so Schedule should just hold the ball as time expires, and that's what's going to happen here. The Pacers, as we mentioned, playing with a lot of fire and passion after that first quarter, but that early deficit was just so much to overcome for them. They just weren't able to get it done after going down by 14 in the game. Just weren't able to overcome that early deficit.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope for the next game that the Pacers play, they realize that if you start out strong and play strong throughout your game like that, and don't let them take control there in that first quarter. Light that fire under you early, and you'll win games that way. I mean, this is a great improvement from their game earlier this week. I mean, they definitely looked a lot better. You can tell in practice they worked a little harder. But, like I said, that first quarter is what really got him this game. Yeah, that's a game changer for him.
Absolutely, and they now know that they have a excellent pickpocket on their team in Alina Ponder. I mean, she looked excellent on the defensive side of things today, reading those lanes very well, and they're going to want to see a lot more of that from her going forward.
Yeah, what a great job by Ponder.
Yeah, so the Pacers, again, unfortunately unable to get the victory there, and they'll drop to they're going to drop to 3-9 on the season, 0-6 in conference play. They're going to have to get things figured out here shortly, but we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with the start of the men's game between the Pacers and the North Georgia Nighthawks. That's going to be an exciting one. Don't want to miss that one. We'll see you when you tune back in.